with the Baltimore Ravens. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from Tampa. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. So that'll back him up 5. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. From the gun, it's Brady. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. 2nd down.
Intended for Chris.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4.
Ronald Jones, the ball carrier.
If you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with him. And he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage and go up and get the football. That's a big-time play right there.
A good pickup there on first as the screen pass gets him 8.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off here by Jimmy Smith. And a good return here as he takes it up past the 30-yard line. That right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid, the turnover on the first possession.
I love how you use those college-bound words like that, inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that. But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well. That interception early, they may rethink how they go about attacking.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. After the interception, here's Jackson. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Vita Vea breaking through to get the sack.
A loss of 4 yards.
Another try after the first down sack. Jackson stepping up. He's going to keep it. Pretty nice gain on the scramble. Gets him 12 yards. And that is something that we just saw there that you obviously have to be prepared for when you try to defend Lamar Jackson. That likely will not be the last time that we see him take off.
I love your language there, partner. You have to be prepared for it, and you work at it. But I don't care how much you prepare. It is hard as heck to execute against Lamar Jackson. Great vision, great speed, tenacity, runs through tackles, makes people miss. It's always a long game when you're trying to corral Lamar Jackson.
They set up the screen for Dobbins. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. The drive stays alive. A 3rd down gain of 8.
8-yard pickup. First down, Baltimore.
Now Jackson on first down. And he will be hit from behind and run over. Wow. Shaquille Barrett put that sack by his name in the stat sheet.
It's second down.
After the sack on first down, Jackson gets complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 35. That one goes for 24 yards.
And the Raven first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. A throw over the middle caught by Bryant.
Pass.
Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here.
And inches at the Buccaneers' 25-yard line.
Jackson from the shotgun. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on
under pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line. Vita Vea able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. To try again after the sack. Jackson, now they go screen, it's complete. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29.
Brought down back at the 29-yard line.
We're scoreless after one.
End of the first quarter with no score.
Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2, as they've got it with a 3rd down and long coming up. From the gun, Jackson. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sack back at the 38. Shaquille Barrett picks up his second sack of the afternoon. And this won't get there. Won't be online either. It's no good. Off to the right, and this will remain a scoreless game. A 55-yard attempt, normally you'd say well within his range. Little surprised he came up short.
And he knew it immediately, didn't he? They are so calibrated, aren't they? They can tell the touch, the feel. When they put the foot to the ball, whether it's going to be good or not, he knew immediately he didn't have that one.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. He sets up the screen to Jones. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion. And what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski, complete. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Facing a 4th down, they come away with 18 yards and the first down conversion.
10 at the 27-yard line.
Push him back. Check, check. 40's mark. 40's the mark. 40's the mark. Ozzy.
Again, they'll throw with Brady. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And down inside the 15 he goes. 15 yards on the play, first down.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Into the red zone, it's Brady. And he's got it.
Get the fuck out of here.
Tampa Bay. Tom Brady hooking up with Mike Evans there as his guys are first out of the scoreboard here this afternoon.
Fuck off that pass.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he is not going to make it. They stop him up short, and this will remain a 6-0 ball game.
Bradley Kenyon to kick off for Tampa Bay.
So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards.
12. 1st down, Baltimore.
Right back to Dobbins on 1st. William Golston in on the stop. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the 1st down marker is here on 3rd.
6 yards.
They'll run. It's Dobbins. Room here to run. And he's going to get this inside the 30. The Ravens get a new set of downs. Give them 17 on that pickup. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Jackson on 1st down. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. The sack by the Super Bowl champion and Pro Bowler Jason Pierre-Paul. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this 1st half of action. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this 1st half of play from our studios in Orlando. Jackson throwing on target to Brown, and he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for 3rd down. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he'll have the 1st down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
I like the call. Inside the red zone, running the toss. Why? They want to get to the edges. They want to see if guys who don't normally make a lot of tackles are willing to actually do that. That usually means the guy's in the cornerback position.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on 3rd down. Jackson. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. So 2 3rd down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down.
4th down.
Off the play fake to Dobbins, here's Jackson. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. The 40, 30, past the 20. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line.
Recovered by the Bucs.
Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Now after the fumble recovery, it's Brady. And Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucs. Mike Evans in the final seconds of the first half. And the Buccaneers here finding a way to stretch their lead. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. But he is not going to make it into the end zone. They stop him short, so they'll add only 6 as we come up on halftime.
Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa.
So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
17-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
And difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
17-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. They'll go back to Edwards on first down. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Now, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
And he almost intercepted it. They haven't picked the ball off yet. That probably should have been their first. And it's third down now.
Yards to go.
Now it's Jackson. Flush to his right. He can run for it, and he will. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. Decent gain on the scramble at 6, but now it's 4th.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Well, I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. He gets it to Brown, complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Jackson. Over the middle here to Brown. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards. Operating from the gun, Jackson. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
And that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jackson forced out, and he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown run. run. And the Ravens have cut it to within a score. Well, that was all Lamar Jackson all the time on that drive, both through the air and in the end with a touchdown run.
Yeah, how about him doing things a little bit on the reverse side there, Brandon, because he softened him up throwing the football and opened up the running lanes. And when he gets a little bit of a sliver, he's gone. And that's exactly what he did there.
Justin Tucker.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Pulls it in at the 13. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Pretty important third-quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Brady. And now a fumble. Brady loses the football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And this is going to be brought back for a Baltimore touchdown. So a big turn of events there. This defense makes the play. They return it for the score, and now they have the lead.
So much for ball security for the offense. Playing with a lead in the second half. They give the ball up, and all of a sudden they're behind.
Big-time fumble. And they'll try to run it in with Dobbins. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more.
16. Buccaneers 12. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11.
Well, conventional football 101 tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these team special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost
pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. That's Yannick Ngakoue with a sack. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. The throw there by Brady intended for Gronkowski, but incomplete. Gronkowski unable to hang on. 3rd down here.
Marlon Humphrey on the coverage.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. And that will be incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They do go for it. It's Brady. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And my goodness, that means this next drive will begin 4 yards from the end zone already. They'll run with Dobbins. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 5-yard line.
One more time with Dobbins. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens will extend their lead. On that sideline, they're saying that was more like it. The first down run went backwards, that time into the end zone.
And I like their little bit of courage in play calling, too. Because after an unsuccessful run, especially one where you lose yardage, you oftentimes go right to throwing the football. They came right back with a running play, and it paid off handsomely.
And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down.
Buccaneers 12.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Taken from about the 12. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And a nifty return there all the way across the 40.
It's the third quarter, and they're down on the scoreboard. And while no one wants to hit the panic button just yet, points are a necessity on this drive. What a great way to get set up.
They go play action here on first down. This is caught by Antonio Brown. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. A gain of 6 there on first. They'll bring out 4 receivers. 3 of them being sent to the left, 1 to the right, 2nd and 4. And now this pass brought in by Brown. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Brady's throw there complete and brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. Brady going to fake the give to Jones and set up to throw. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Matt Judon able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Throwing on 2nd and long. Brady, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
To Ronald Jones. Brings up 3rd down.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter.
That boy, think about that 3rd quarter. I nigga thought the game was Gucci. It was 12-0 at halftime. That nigga said I was scared. Y'all do hear this, right? Man. Keep watching the game. Oh, that nigga ain't know I was broadcasting.
Action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Bucs on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 14. Now whistles here before the snap.
That nigga playing too much at the line, dog. That nigga nervous.
So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now. 3rd and long.
That nigga nervous, coach.
To throw, it's Brady. He'll set up the screen to Fournette.
That dumbass
and he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They tackle him almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And the 11-year veteran bangs it through. And this is back down to a 7-point game. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3 and out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the field goal a moment ago, so they'll be looking to string together a few first downs, likely on the ground as they begin 1st and 10. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14.
A gain of 14. First down, Baltimore.
Now a carry for Dobbins. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Here's 2nd and 9. Just a yard on that last run.
39-yard line.
Now Dobbins. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
On 3rd down, here's Dobbins. And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. They got a yard on first, 2 on second, and 3 here on third. Here's Sam Cook now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Well, the defense got its job done, forcing the punt. Now the formula pretty simple. They need to find the end zone here. A field goal doesn't help them much. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
A gain of 5.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz and running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
The Bucs on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 5. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Brady's throw complete there to Evans. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And a nice gain of 21 yards. They'll look to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
It's another Buccaneers.
Brady to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 10 more there and another first down. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 14. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Really should call timeout. Okay, don't call no timeout then. when a nigga thought he had you beat.
Another run here with Dobbins. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here.
That nigga crazy.
Give him
Yeah,
6
he
on the
go
play,
tackle me
and
with
it'll
that fat
result
ass
in a fresh
nigga.
set of downs.
It's a gain of 6. And the Raven.
Connection to peer has been lost.
However you like to parlay, BetMGM has got you covered. Now you're betting with the king of parlays. Sign up today and your first bet is risk-free up to $600 when you use bonus code parlay.
The stick shift, pay, can't afford and make a wish. I wish, that's sure to keep it lit. Cause if I shoot my shot, I won't miss. No backboard, gotta sound like swish.
Go ahead, touchdown like that. Go ahead, touchdown like that. Go ahead.
All the way from uptown. And they not gonna come all this way if they don't think you got it.